All right, it's been Sahara hot here in South Louisiana, and often when that's the case, fish retreat to deep water areas just like they do in winter. I'm gonna see if that's the case right now. I'm getting a later start than usual. The sun's already up, but I'm gonna make a few casts with this H2O Express TWP, see if I can get any bites on top. I won't give this long, but this would be a fun way to catch them if they want to bite it. Seeing just absolutely tons of bait in here. Well, I've been sitting on spot lock getting set up. We've got a brisk west wind blowing. Been blowing here in South Louisiana for a few weeks. So this is a good place to come to get away from it. Hopefully there's some fish in here. This is a really deep man-made canal system. Water in some areas in here is 30 feet. Ooh, ooh, there's one. Goodness, what a hit. All right, there we go. Not a big fish, but a great hit on top. Yep, little bass, but that was fun. No complaints, no complaints. Love it. I'm gonna get some pliers, let him go crazy. Don't want to get a hook in the hand on the first fish or on the last fish. All right, the first fish of the day is always awesome, especially when it comes on top. So cool. I made maybe 2 or 3 casts. Ooh. Oh, did I get him? Is he swimming at me? Boy, is he little. All right, it's a hit on top. I'll take it. Knothead, dink, whatever you want to call it. I will take him. This time of year, you're just out for bites. Particularly with the temperatures being what they've been, just blazing hot. The fish just get a whole lot smaller in the summer. Well, the fish that bite just get a whole lot smaller. Big fish are around, obviously. They just don't feed all that much. Ooh, look at that. You want to hit this? Ooh, oh, he did, he hit it. He hit it and missed it. Let's give him another chance. Oh, there he is. Not big, not big. Oh, he threw it. That was really cool. He was super aggressive and gave himself away. Oh, there he is. Another naughty. Another naughty. Yeah, the fish are small, I get it. But if you don't find this fun, something wrong with you. And without question, summer is the toughest fishing season in the marsh. So definitely my expectations go down this time of year, which is a good thing because it makes the trips more enjoyable. Any success you have is much more appreciated. Ooh, there he is. I wonder if that's the same fish. That's the exact same spot. Oh, we hooked that one and lost him. We lost him again. That's a very lucky fish. Did he run right back to that same spot, or is it a different fish? Who knows? I kind of worked my way back because this area is still in the shade. Oh, oh, he missed it. Hit it right when it hit the water. Just didn't get it. Oh, oh, he missed it again. Third time a charm. Yep. Got, oh, freak. Ah, he's not gonna bite again. 3 bites. We hooked him that 3rd time. Just got off. What I'm finding is these fish are right up on the bank. If you make a cowardly cast and don't quite make it to the bank, you don't get bit. Like that one. You gotta be bold in the casts. When you get it 3 or 4 feet off the bank, you can just go ahead and reel in. You might get a red that far out, but probably not a bass. And I don't blame them. They're gonna run in 90-degree water. They're just sitting there. You gotta spoon feed them. Got a little 2-bowl with that cast. Oh, shoot. Now this canal system happens to be off of Lake Pontchartrain, but there are canal systems like this, man-made canals. Oh, oh, missed it. All over South Louisiana. I don't think that was a very big fish. That was a little half-hearted swipe. So no need to travel here if you don't live close by. Just go to the nearest one to your house. And if it's got depth, got pretty water, got some grass, It'll have fish, bass, reds, even some flounder. Not likely many speckled trout this time of year, but you could run across a speck or two, particularly a juvenile. Oh goodness, that was a great explosion. All right, let's see if we can land him. You gonna throw it like all your buddies? I don't know, you might. All right, that's the fish of the day. Maybe a 1 pounder, probably not even a pound. All right, I'm in a really grassy stretch, so I'm making a switch to a bait that produced really well for me in the fall. The Fish Lab Flutter Nymph. This thing looks really, really good in the water. This is a new color. I don't know what it is. I'll look it up. But it's got chartreuse wings on it. I've got a Texas rig so I can work through this grass. See if that delivers a bite or two for us. In case you're wondering, the water temp in here is 90 degrees. 90 degrees. And it's obviously first thing in the morning. What's it going to be at 2 or 3 o'clock? Can't even imagine. Ooh, that's a fish. There's one. Awesome bite. Not an awesome fish, but just an awesome bite. On the Flutter Nymph. Ooh, there's a fish. All right, I changed colors on this Flutter Nymph. It's kind of clear with red flake. First cast, got a fish. These wings on this bait are so critical, or at least in my opinion. That's what gives it action. And on the previous bait, one of the wings is broken off. So that's why I made the change. Decided to try a different color, and they seem to want it. I kind of discovered this bait through happenstance in the fall. I saw some underwater footage of it, and it just looked ridiculously good. And I couldn't imagine it wouldn't work here. And the first time I fished it, it paid big dividends. Caught a bunch of fish on it. But like all baits, you kind of stop fishing them for a while. And you're like, why did I stop fishing that bait? And you pick it up again, and you're like, man, I should have been fishing this all along. And I'm definitely noticing these fish today are hanging out in these breaks, these kind of anomalies in the shoreline, like the clean, straight shorelines like that, no bites. You find these little breaks, that's when you get hit. Makes sense. Bass like anomalies, right? There's a fish. Ooh. Sent him into outer space. And guess where he was in that little break? Trophy. I mean, trophy. There he is. Rubber stamps. Ow. Hooked him outside the mouth. Sorry, dude. There's a fish. There he is. Oh, that's a better bass. All right, there we go. Fish of the day so far. He hit as soon as it hit the water and came running right toward me. Kind of almost couldn't catch up to him. Hooked well, hooked well. Hooked real well. Oh, there goes a redfish. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Let's see if he'll bite. He just bolted. He's definitely spooked. Man. I threw in his head, not even knowing he was there. I saw him moving along the shoreline. Shoot. Oh, look at the bass. Look at the bass. I'm sure you can't see that, but it's a school of about 5 or 6 bass. Just spooked them. Oh, that red. I wish my cast had been just a little bit different. We probably would have caught him. Just threw in his head. The reds move into these areas, same reason that the bass do. They just have access to cooler water. They'll come up in these shallow areas to feed, certainly, but then they'll pull out when they just want to rest in the middle of the day. You come in here and fish till maybe 9 o'clock or so, and it's done. Trust me, it's getting hot, very hot. That bite will last longer once this pattern changes. And I think the pattern is supposed to change. We've got a couple more days of triple digits, and then we're going to go into more of a summertime pattern with daily rain, cooler temps, and man, I'm ready for it. It has been hot. There he is. That fish gave himself away. He hit something on top. I made a cast in there, missed him, and then he came back and got it again. Again, not a big fish. But fun to catch. All right, it is getting absolutely roasting hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this a trip. You gotta come early this time of year, particularly when weather is like it's been lately, just so hot. But a whole lot of fun before it got really uncomfortable to fish. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marshman Masson channel on YouTube. If you wouldn't mind, share the video with somebody you think would also enjoy it. Definitely would appreciate that. Until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh, we'll see you right here on Marshman Masson.